What's going on YouTube, Ferocity here? I hope you guys are doing well. I want to have a conversation today regarding weapon balance in XDefiant. As this game has been out for just over a month now, and in that time we've received little to no weapon balancing changes. Now I'm sure weapon balancing changes are on the horizon as Season 1 is fast approaching on July 2nd. But I believe for this game to truly thrive and survive long term, there needs to be ongoing weapon balancing changes. And a month in between changes feels like it's too long, especially considering the fact that the game is going to be adding more and more weapons into the game. The attachments are going to be easier to unlock now. There needs to be ongoing weapon balancing. And maybe they were just utilizing this period to feel the game out, but it's very easy to tell that there is an oppressive meta that's being carved out in this game. And that meta, unfortunately, needs to stop. Because it's a meta I've seen before. I've seen it in Call of Duty, and it's not a fun meta to be a part of. The meta that I've seen emerge over the last couple weeks is this sniper marksman rifle meta. The MK20 and the TAC-50 overtaking this community as well as our games. Now, I'm all here for an argument stating that the ACR and the MP7 and the P90 and the M249 are powerful weapons. They are. They're not oppressive, though, where it feels as if there is no counter to them. When you go up against a player that's using an MK20 SSR, you're most likely dead before you even have a chance. Same with the sniper, because they were supposed to adjust the flinch with snipers. That didn't happen. Or at least it doesn't feel like it did. Because snipers are as oppressive as ever. Their damage, in my opinion, is too high. Their mobility is too high. The quickness in which you scope in and out, too quick. All of this leads to the gun being overpowered. And I understand this might be unpopular because you yourself are somebody who uses the TAC-50. And that's fine. You can think that I'm wrong, I'm stupid, I'm bad, all those things. I mean, the gameplay speaks for itself. It's not very good. But regardless of that fact, I still believe that for the game to be healthy, the snipers need to be nerfed. I am all for somebody who is extremely good at the game being able to pick up a sniper and being able to play God with it. That's fine with me. Because that means they're good at the game. And I'm talking like back in the day Zerg Grizz level of good. That's fine. But the current meta, the current way that the sniper is used, it can basically be used by anyone, and it's an oppressive weapon. You can go into a game of Occupy, Domination, and rush with a sniper rifle. Heck, it's a better shotgun than the shotguns. It's a better marksman rifle than the marksman rifles. And that's frustrating to deal with. And then, of course, we have the marksman rifles, which are the sniper rifle's best friend, their little brother, that are equally as oppressive and have always been an issue. Single-shot weapons in any first-person shooter like this have always had balancing issues. And I don't honestly envy XDefiant or the developers over at Ubisoft trying to figure out how to properly balance it. But as it stands right now, these marksman rifles are better versions than any SMG or AR in the game. Heck, they're even better than some shotguns sometimes because it's a two-shot kill no matter what, and shotguns are extremely inconsistent in this game, especially with the netcode problems. And I think the solution for marksman rifles is quite easy. What you do is you just decide to add flinch and add a little bit more recoil after every shot. So good players can still be good with it, and great players can be great with it. It's just going to take a little bit of a learning curve. The most powerful weapons in the game should have higher learning curves with them, and that's sniper rifles and marksman rifles. They shouldn't be entirely noob friendly. At least that's my take on it. I think noobs should first learn how ARs and SMGs work, and then slowly work their ways to sniper rifles and marksman rifles. Those are the more fun guns to use anyways, so why wouldn't you want to use them? But you have to be good with them. You shouldn't just be able to pick them up and instantly be good. I think that is the problem right now with this gameplay. And again, I'm not trying to destroy the viability of either weapon. I think there's specific times and places where these weapons should feel oppressive. Like the last zones on zone control on Times Square, for instance. If you are defending, it should feel oppressive for the attacking team, as if you're all sniping, you can pick them off one by one. If you're using a marksman rifle, you should be able to pick them off as well. That should feel oppressive because that's part of the game. But being able to run around in a game of Occupy or Hotshot and just being this Rambo-style sniper, it shouldn't work. Especially in an arcade shooter where it's as fast-paced as it is, the SMGs and the ARs, should have a leg up on sniper rifles and marksman rifles, and they don't. The shotgun should have a leg up short range over the sniper rifles, and they don't. Things need to change here. And I'm not saying it's desperate times call for desperate measures type of situation, but it's a situation where you have to ask what's best for the longevity of this game. Is it better to have a marksman rifle sniper rifle meta or an AR SMG meta? I mean, look at what's happening in Call of Duty right now. Go into their subreddit, see what they're talking about. The Kar 98 is oppressive right now. It is beyond overpowered. And I fear as if the same thing is happening here in XDefiant, where we are creeping and inching closer and closer to sniper rifles and marksman rifles taking over this game. I never really understand why developers have pushed more and more to making snipers more and more viable in all these different situations. That shouldn't be the case. Snipers should always be a high-skilled weapon that are utilized to lock down a lane or lock down a section of the map. And yes, was quickscoping popularized in Call of Duty? 100%. Was that for the betterment of the game or to the detriment of the game? My argument has always been the same. Quickscoping is not something that, in my opinion, is a good game mechanic. I mean, it takes skill for sure, but we've made it easier over time so that more and more players can do it, because it's just the way snipers play nowadays. And that's frustrating for somebody who's ray gunning, who actually takes the time to meticulously learn recoil patterns and proper attachment usage and positioning on maps to only get one-shot blamed by a sniper rifle because we've made it extremely easy to use. Now, I want to make this clear one last time, because I know people are going to be upset with this entire video, and that's fine. I do not want to make snipers completely unviable. I want to make them fair. Make it so snipers are oppressive in the right hands, not in everybody's. That's simple. I think that's how you create a more healthy, sustainable ecosystem and weapon balance for XDefiant. But as always, that's just my thoughts on this. I would love to hear from you down below in that comment section. Let me know how you feel in regards to snipers and marksman rifles in XDefiant. Do you find them to be overpowered? Do you find them to be oppressive? Or am I completely wrong and an idiot and they're underpowered? Would love to hear your thoughts down below in that comment section. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.